I'm a freelancer in Melbourne and I've never created content specifically around freelancing and digital marketing. One of the things I'm going to try is to create the content and post things like long form content like this, document my experience so far, but then also use short form content as a way to generate awareness. And I would cover in terms of how to optimize and generate more leads for e-commerce businesses, which is what I specialize in. Different ways you can drive more sales if you're an e-com business, or generate more leads if you're a service-based business. And doing both of this by leveraging different tools like search engine optimization, SEO, which is organic traffic, or tapping into things like Meta ads, Google ads, which is pay per click. And that's where you'll pay an ad spend to these platforms to show your ads. And whether your ads are, what am I trying to say? Whether your ads perform or not is based on generally the creative much more than it was previously. And that's because the algorithms have gotten a lot better and they're starting to be able to put the right ad in front of the right person based on how they interact with content. Just think about how the algorithm as a consumer, when you're going through TikTok and Instagram now, you're seeing a lot more of the content based on the stuff that you've watched previously. Whereas when you were first on Instagram back in 2012, 2013, 2015, the way we saw content was based on who we followed, and it looks very different now. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's three things that I'm going to focus on. Number one, it's going to be publishing long form content, one piece like this at least each week, and then posting 2 pieces of short form content to drive traffic and attention with sound bites, with the goal to drive traffic back to this YouTube channel. So that's number one. Number two is going to be getting into the process of editing these videos and getting them out in a way that's low friction so that it's sustainable, and thinking about this from the perspective of, if I'm creating this for the next 5 years, what would this look like? So potentially I might be using a freelancer to outsource some of the videos, or just do low effort talking heads like this video here. And finally, the third thing is working with more clients, taking more risk, and sharing those insights. So obviously AI is all the craze at the moment. So I'm spending more time on Claude, on ChatGPT, watching YouTube videos, finding out what people are doing to push the envelope. Even if the features are new and they're not proven yet, it's good to be known as somebody who is taking chances, pushing the envelope, and seeing exactly what that future might look like, and then being positioned as a thought leader. Because when people watch a bunch of your content and they have consumed a couple short reels, it might be a couple minutes added up if they've seen a couple of your reels, right? Because people might spend 15 seconds on your reel, realistically, across most videos that you post. But on YouTube, if they come across a couple of videos, especially like this one here, which is going to be about 5 minutes long, that can add up, and you can have a bunch of videos that might go for 20 or 30 minutes. And in total, when somebody spends roughly an hour or 2 hours with you, they start to get a sense of what it's actually like to work with you, in terms of your skill set, whether you feel competent, whether they trust you. And with that, they're more likely to potentially work with you or consider working with you down the line if they need your service and you're solving a problem that they have themselves. So that's the 3 things I'm focusing on. And if you're an e-com business, you're a service-based business, or you're just somebody who's looking to get into digital marketing and you're looking to learn more, make sure you give us a follow. And yeah, I'll be on Instagram as well, but this is the main channel that I'll be on. Cheers.